Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. So we are going to study chemistry in this channel, and the first chapter which we are going to study is synthetic fibers and plastics. So the clothes which we wear are made of fabrics. Fabrics are made from fibers obtained from natural or artificial sources. Can you name some natural fibers? Fibers are also used for making a large variety of household articles. Make a list of some common articles made from fibers. Try to separate them into those made from natural fibers and those made from artificial fibers. Then you can see the table 3.1. So you can mention the name of article and the type of fiber, it's natural or artificial. So why did you label some fibers as artificial? You have read in your previous classes that natural fibers like cotton, wool, silk, etc. are obtained from plants or animals. The synthetic fibers, on the other hand, are made by human beings. So, this is the difference between them. That is why these are called synthetic or man made fibers. We have what are synthetic fibers. So, let's discuss about this. Try to recall the uniform pattern found in a necklace of beads joined with the help of a thread. So you can see the figure 3.1a. The first figure is of beads and the second one is paper clips joined to form long chains. Try to join a number of paper clips together to make a long chain as in figure 3.1b. Is there any similarity between the two? A synthetic fiber is also a chain of small units joined together. Each small unit is actually a chemical substance. Many such small units combine to form a large single unit called a polymer. So you should underline this definition of polymer. It's very important for exams. The word polymer comes from two Greek words, poly meaning many and mer meaning part slash unit. So a polymer is made of many repeating units. So it's very important for us to know what is polymer and its its definition, its examples and what it's made up of. Polymers occur in nature also. Cotton, for example, is a polymer called cellulose. Cellulose is made up of a large number of glucose units. Then we have 3.2 types of synthetic fibers. First one is rayon. You have read in class 7 that silk fiber obtained from silkworm was discovered in China and was kept as a closely guarded secret for a long time. Fabric obtained from silk fiber was very costly, but its beautiful texture fascinated everybody. Attempts were made to make silk artificially. Towards the end of the 19th century, scientists were successful in obtaining a fiber having properties similar to that of silk. Such a fiber was obtained by chemical treatment of wood pulp. This fiber was called rayon or artificial silk. So you should underline the definition of this rayon, and you should know that it's also called artificial silk. Although rayon is obtained from a natural source, wood pulp, yet it is a man made fiber. It is cheaper than silk and can be woven like silk fibers. It can also be dyed in a wide variety of colors. Rayon is mixed with cotton to make bed sheets or mixed with wool to make carpets like this given in the figure point. Second one is nylon. Nylon is another man-made fiber. In 1931, it was made without using any natural raw material from plant or animal. It was prepared from coal, water and air. It was the first fully synthetic fiber. Nylon fiber was strong, elastic and light. It was lustrous and easy to wash. So the lustrous meaning is it's glowy. So it became very popular for making clothes. We use many articles made from nylon such as socks, ropes, tents, toothbrushes, car seat belts, sleeping bags, curtains, etc. Then we have various articles made from nylon, which is figure 3.3, and figure 3.4 use of nylon fibers. That's it for this topic. So we will study the next topic in the next video.